2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go click it.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
A source close to Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck have said that Jen is deathly scared of falling in love with him again.
Well, they're clearly in love, given that little hug they had yesterday at paintball.
No, apparently not. Apparently, no, they're just absolutely good friends. People find it hard to believe. I get it, I suppose.
I was just manifesting it for them, and I wanted the outcome to be that they're back together.
The thing is, though, I think people don't understand. Like, if you haven't had kids with someone, which you haven't, Jane,
No.
you kind of think that the maximum feelings that you could have for somebody is as a partner. But actually, I think the maximum feelings you can have for someone is the other parent of your children.
Okay.
And that's it's separate.
A different kind of connection and
Yeah,
partnership.
it is.
Yeah,
it feels
okay.
like best friends and family, and it's like it's a very unique combo. That's why I feel sad for people that when they, split up, it's all awful and angry and acrimonious.
Right, because on the other end of the scale, they could have that beautiful sort of relationship.
Yeah, they miss out on, something very, very unique and, important. And I'm lucky enough to have that, which is great. And I think that Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck have it too, but it is quite rare. So people are like, oh, they must be sleeping together or falling in love or whatever. But I think it's more than that.
And I think,
in a way,
given the circumstances around them, right? Like, he's broken up with J-Lo. It's like the natural progression as like fans and the public. We just hope that he ends up back with Jen.
Yeah, because we like him.
Yeah, because we like him and I love Jen.
And we love her. Yeah, that's right. And also, we're sort of wired to think that mum and dad should be together, but sometimes they don't have to be. I've forgotten that he slept with their nanny and that was why they broke up. Remember the name Christine Uzunian?
Oh, that's right. I'd completely forgotten about that as well.
I'd completely forgotten.
Not great.
Look, it's not a great track record. And having said that, it was so long ago, and I think that Jen Garner would have forgiven that.
Absolutely.
Like, really, it's water under the bridge, as our Queen Adele would say. Let's move on to the thing that everyone's talking about, the TV show where it debuted on Netflix. It is, of course, Meghan Markle's documentary called With Love, Meghan.
Oh, I wish Netflix would stop trying to make me watch that. They keep serving it to me on my Netflix homepage. I'm like, guys, I'm never going to watch it.
Aren't you?
No. No interest. It looks so boring.
Can Tom hear us? Tom, he can't hear us. Tom, are you going to be watching the Meghan Markle documentary?
Absolutely not.
No.
Oh my God, I'm saving it.
Just a real good hate watch.
I'm saving it for the ultimate hate watch.
Oh my God, your teeth are so beautiful and white today.
Are they?
Yeah. Did you have whitening done before tonight?
No, I haven't had anything done.
Oh.
I think it's my new lipstick.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they look really white.
That's a Victoria Beckham that I bought in Paris and I forgot I had.
That's reminded me. I need to do my whitening strips before tonight.
You absolutely do.
Sorry, back to the insufferable Meghan Markle.
Back to Meghan Markle. So she's doing the publicity rounds. She went on Drew Barrymore, who was, very nice to her.
I always make it a point when I'm traveling if I can't do bedtime stories with my kids because Archie and Lily are just 3 and 5. So I'll always pack a really thin book and I'll videotape myself reading it. So whoever's with them, Papa can say, here's Mama reading your bedtime story. You find ways to show up for each other. And if that's the one thing that I can convey through the show or through As Ever as a brand, I want people to know you can show up for each other because you know how good it feels when someone shows up for you.
I mean,
I've just never heard anything so condescending in all my life. Like, she's the only person who has little kids.
Also, people...
Like, we know how to parent,
yeah.
okay?
And also,
it's okay.
that's almost mum guilting people that let their kids go away for a night and that they don't communicate with them. Let your kids have a night away from you and be with their grandparents or their aunties and uncles. They don't need to see a video of you reading a book.
She just can't win with me. It's very, very unfortunate.
I loved her as Rachel Zane on Suits. I'm probably one of the only people in the world that did. I can't love that anymore. It's so annoying.
What I want to know is this, because I've got to admit, whenever I read anything of hers, also it's terrible. It's a terrible confession of mine. I want to dislike her more, so I look for it. Anyway, I look for holes in it, and in one little article I read that, they're very, we're very normal. Me and H are very normal. Evenings are just spent, listening to music and making lunch boxes. Your kids are 3 and 5. What do they need lunch boxes for? Why aren't they like everyone else's kids when they're 3 and 5 having lunch at home?
Yeah.
Sorry, why?
But
why do they need lunch boxes?
At 5, they'd be at school though, wouldn't they?
Sometimes. Not all the
time.
Not
always. There was a hole in that little grab there. She said, so whoever's with them, Papa.
Yeah.
We should just quickly change the narrative. Oh, I can't say they're with a nanny. Papa. Whoever's with them, Papa. It's like, mate.
And also, don't refer to yourself as a working mother. Sorry, it's so privileged.
Yeah.
Nobody lives like that.
I can't believe Drew had her on.
Me neither. I'm disappointed.
The Chris.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
We've got a bit more business to cover off this.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
I want to talk about 90s child star Mara Wilson. You may not know that name. My God, she's one of our favourites. In my house, we've loved everything she's ever been in. First of all, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
In the 90s. Then Miracle on 34th Street, but the one that we really, really love is, of course, the film adaptation of Matilda in the 90s. This is what she sounded like then.
Sweetheart, you promised you wouldn't go back in that house again.
I didn't. I was on the garage roof. I did it with my powers.
She was so, breathless and cute in it. I must have watched that film 1,000 times.
I think it's my favourite childhood film.
Because Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman are so fabulous as the mean parents. You can't believe your eyes when you're a kid or an adult.
Yeah, their acting is brilliant. And also, for me as a kid, Miss Trunchbull was my favourite.
So amazing.
So nasty and so mean. He's a little bit of Miss Trunchbull, actually.
We can spell difficulty.
You couldn't spell difficulty if your life depended on it.
She taught us with a poem.
A poem? How sweet. What poem would that be?
It's like, yeah. It was just a miracle. That was, of course, written by Roald Dahl, the famous author. And then it made way for the musical Matilda with the lyrics written by the magical Tim Minchin.
If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
He came on my podcast.
Even if you're little, you can do a lot.
The lyrics on this song are so amazing about all sorts of stuff. But I wanted to thank him for the lyrics because they were great, and I just howled like a baby the whole time.
Did you?
Just wept because the lyrics are so powerful. Tom's going, yes, they are. Yeah, I am crazy today, by the way. I can see what you're looking at me for. Anyway, we talk about Mara Wilson because she appeared thrilling fans at one of those Comic-Con things where people come and sign stuff, and she was just at a booth with her gorgeous little face popping out of a pop art banner.
Because she's not in showbiz, is she?
No, she's not. She's not. But there she was in Comic-Con in Aberdeen, Scotland.
That would have been huge for diehard Matilda fans because I've not heard about her for 20 years.
And they knew that she was coming and everybody dressed up as little tiny
cool.
Matildas.
Hey, if you want to watch Matilda this weekend, I believe it's on Stan.
You must watch it again. I must have watched it 1,000 times. In fact, I love Roald Dahl's stuff. And just for Christmas, I bought my son his autobiography, which is a grown-up book. It's called Boy. It's fantastic. But we love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, all of them. And in fact, we have a category of parents and kids called Roald Dahl kids or Roald Dahl parents. And if you're a real little,
Yeah.
you're a Roald Dahl style kid. Like if you're trying to, I met this kid and he was really blah, 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 blah. And then eventually if you just go, he was a Roald Dahl kid, you know exactly what it is. And then sometimes when I'm talking about parents that are a bit,
Yeah.
I'll say, it was a Roald Dahl
Roald Dahl
parent,
mum.
like mean and overly controlling.
That's great.
Yeah. All right, now this is it. This is it, Jack. We are at the end of the show. It is Thursday. We've been counting down these hours and days to your catwalk debut for the PayPal Melbourne Fashion Festival.
I am so excited for 9 p.m. tonight to hit because it means I will have walked and it's over.
I'm going to be there. I've got my Henny Black suit. We've got all our beautiful listeners coming. Lucy, Isabella, Jane, Jacinta. We're all going to be there for you. Do I need to have a skinny bitch on ice waiting for you?
Please.
Okay, done. All right, I can organise that.
Yes.
And, oh my God, I've got to tell you about Petit Fleur. I'll tell you about Petit Fleur next week because
Okay.
it's amazing from Real Housewives.
Housewives. I'm writing that down.
And I thought, Jack, if it's okay with you, this is a big event for me,
Yeah. You're sitting front row.
I've never had a child get married or do anything like this. So I thought I might say a few words. And I've drawn some inspiration from Kate Moss, who...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony and I have worked together for years. Since he started a salon, I could recognise his instinct for fashion.
So what about this? Something like...
Jack and I have worked together for many years since it started as a Casanova. And initially I thought he was too young, but then I recognized his ability to be fun and organize a diary. Here is...
I would
Something
love
like that.
it sick.
Something like that.
I would love it sick. I will see you tonight, Swanee.
Break a leg, baby.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.